Entertained the Benilde-St. Margaret Knights. The two teams will battle head-to-head. They're both ranked in the top 10 of the state. Meanwhile, the Huskies, their last two seasons have consisted of a state championship and a runner-up. Coming your way on QCTV.
Touchdown! She hit the line on the far side, and the Rebels win.
Stop winning! Stop winning! He connects! Rebels with their first lead of the night.
And the Andover Huskies are your section champions.
Good evening and welcome to the Andover Community Center, and hockey season is here. The Andover Huskies hosting Benilde-St. Margaret. Steve Thompson, Jim Childs, Joe Rulin ringside tonight with our great QCTV crew. And these are two teams that don't like Edina very much. Benilde-St. Margaret's eliminated in the section final a season ago, and Andover finish runner-up to the Hornets in the title game at the XL Energy Center the year before. Andover, of course, beat Edina. And, Jim, you had an interesting number. Benilde-St. Margaret's had a great season a year ago, but a ton of defeats at the hands of Edina.
Yeah, they did. They ended up losing 4 games, 3 of them to that state champion Edina. As we see Melissa Folks, the starting lineup tonight, Courtney Stagman in net, returning from last year. Kaylin Mumm and Avery Kasich will be manning the blue line. And Ella Berger, Maddie Brown, and Isabel Gettle will be your number one line for the Huskies tonight.
And here's Benilde head coach Kelly Panic. You may recognize that name, a big name in girls and women's hockey. And Kevin Gray, the co-head coaches. Allie Van Stelten, who played a little a year ago, was the backup, will be the starting goaltender. Peschel, Rykzinski on the blue line, Hain, Mortensen, and Zavarol up front. And they both, or I should say their front line has experience. They combined for 20 goals a year ago for the Red Knights. We're ready to go. They're wearing red. Andover in their home right. Good crowd here at the Community Center tonight. Andover wins the draw, and it's going to be quickly dumped into the zone by Kaylin Mumm. It goes down into the corner. It's chased by Brown. Brown along the half wall can't keep it in the zone. And now it's going to be taken to center and dumped in by the Red Knights. Puck into the far corner. Just underway. First game of the year for these two teams. Very high hopes in this 21-22 campaign. Cleared to center, a little bit too far there for Gettle. Gettle gives chase. Either team has changed. Younger along the near boards for Benilde, can't keep it in. The Red Knights retreat to their own end and clear it to center. And on the move outside, Abby Garvin. Garvin loses it just over the red line. And now back at the Andover blue line, it's picked up by Ella Thorson. And they chip it back to center as these teams play at center ice as they get started, and they've got to be relieved to be playing a real game for sure.
Yeah, and in front of fans, a good crowd, as you mentioned.
Yeah, very good crowd here at the Community Center tonight. And making the drive up from the St. Louis Park area, the Benilde-St. Margaret's fans. Puck along the back wall. Thorson trying to clear along the boards. Benilde-St. Margaret's good forward check. They hold it in the zone for a moment. Now carried to center. Ashley Graybaugh is going to dump in, give it chase. Van Stelten out of her cage. Knocks it down, and it's cleared to the near boards. Picked up by Mortensen. Mortensen gets it to center. Pass to the Andover blue line, knocked down. Good defensive play there by Mackenzie Jones. And the Huskies restore order and clear it out of their own end and get it to center. Either team, actually one shot on goal for Benilde-St. Margaret's in the save by Courtney Stagman. Stegman was the starter a year ago for Andover on the way to that state runner-up in a thrilling title game. Looking the other way for Benilde-St. Margaret's is Melness, and her shot is steered away. Elsness got one toward the net. Second shot on goal for Andover. Easy save by Stegman. Battle in the corner ensues, and Andover's going to clear it across and out to center, and it's grabbed by the Red Knights. Emma Peschel starting on the blue line. 8 goals, 9 assists a year ago for the Red Knights. And once again, they do have some experience up front, and I don't know if they've got enough to knock off Edina, but you never know.
Well, they're good. They're a good defensive team. If you look at, the scores of games 3-2 and really low-scoring games last year. A real tough conference.
Berger dumps it in, giving chase into the corner down there is a Gettle. She can't hold the zone. Getting right back at it at center ice is Berger. Berger, 27 goals, 30 assists a year ago, and of course they're going to lean on her a lot this year, Jim, for scoring.
Yeah, and she's absolutely one of the captains. It's amazing. They lost 130 goals off of last year's roster, but they still have 64 goals. They still have more goals than Benilde-St. Margaret scored last year, and 57 of them came from the top line, which is out there right now of Gettle, Berger, and Brown.
And there's just absolutely no replacing some of the players that left that team a year ago as Benilde-St. Margaret's clears it to center. Could have been a trip at the blue line. They say no, it was inadvertent as the player was staggered. Puck goes in behind the net. Andover trying to gain control. Peyton Hemp, Gabby Krause, Maddie Clough, Tyra Turner, just to name a few as you go down the list. But Hemp and Krause to start there, two of the great players in the history of girls hockey in the state of Minnesota. I think it goes without saying. Here comes Benilde-St. Margaret's with Bailey Gray. In over the line, turned away. So far a defensive struggle. Andover has not managed a shot. That's a bit of a surprise. Giving chase into the zone there was Brown. Brown couldn't get to it. Now back to center. And Melissa Volk talked to me a little bit yesterday before this game and said, it's about the young players getting experience and learning from mistakes. Here's one in over the line, up high, gloved by Stegman. She bobbled it for a moment and will hang on. That one may have gone over the net, but she'll get a draw to her left, I believe. Yeah,
you mentioned the young. They've got 4 freshmen out of the 6 that are 9th graders playing tonight. And that 9th grade team had an unbelievable year last year. State champion, 45-0 in their Bantams.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah, that's quite a run. Not many unbeaten state champions at any level here in the state of Minnesota, boys or girls. That's quite a feat. And congrats to them. Here's Duffy and over the line, gives it up over on the right side. Shot blocked away by Stegman. Good save. That quick shot by Rykzinski. And now along the wall, a collision. Benilde-St. Margaret's piling up the shots, leading 5-0. And I think the biggest surprise is that Andover hasn't managed a shot. Peschel holds it in the line, dumps into the far corner. It's grabbed there by Mumm. Mumm goes D-to-D along the back wall, and now it's cleared to center neatly. Engler gives it up on the wing. Here's Graybow. Graybow got bumped, no call. Maybe wanted to check. Here's Garvin at the blue line. She's going to dump and give chase, but a good defensive play by Andover and Mackenzie Jones as she tries to turn it over the zone. Pretty strong, a good forecheck in this game. For Benilde-St. Margaret so far. The ice has been tilted that way out in front, blocked away by Andover, comes back into the slot. That's kicked out of the zone. Good shot attempt there for Benilde-St. Margaret's and Abby Garvin. They're putting on the heat a little bit. Here's Gray. Gray in over the line, had it bumped away. Andover pinned down a little bit as they're trying to get their feet under them here in this first game of the season. Now it's grabbed by Avery Kasich, a freshman. 9th grader trying to turn it the other way. And now giving chase back to the other end is Mackenzie Jones, another 9th grader for Andover. Can't go up the boards cleanly. Held in by Benilde-St. Margaret's. Red Knights go down into the corner. Centering pass comes loose in the slot. Big drive. Blocked away off a skate. Peschel got a good shot away, but it was deflected. There's another wrister blocked down in front from the near point. That was Rykzinski. And now coming the other way, Andover with an opportunity. Dunleavy throws it toward the net. And I think we've got our first shot on goal right there, Jim Child.
We do, and nice run by the second line here.
Here comes Andover. Gettle in over the line, flips it across. It's knocked down by Brown. Brown can't get a stick on it, and it's to the blue line, held in there. Here's Mumm. Mumm into the right circle. Falling down was Gettle. Mumm again at the near blue line. Now behind the net, coming out in front, Gettle into the slot. Mumm, his shot goes just wide. That shouldn't count as a shot on goal. Centering pass, trying to spin around Berger. Berger getting a lot of attention. Her centering pass. Now behind her, Mumm. And that misses the net. Andover getting some heat on now at this top line. Gettle back into the corner. Berger goes behind the net. And now pinching in will be Mumm.
Well, yeah, the legs are under this first line now. You can see a little bit more chemistry now.
Under 10 minutes to go. Period number 1. Centering pass, nobody home. It's going to be turned away by Kendall Hasler, and it's going to be returned. Benilde's going to get a change. Andover's going to get a change as Thorson goes down in front of her own net, throws it out to center. Turning back the other way is Carver. And now in over the line is Zavarol. Zavarol toward the net. Picked up by Andover's Thorson. Thorson goes around the boards. It's grabbed there by Christensen. She can't get it out. And the Red Knights hold it in. Far board. Centering pass knocked away by the Huskies. But Benilde-St. Margaret's doesn't let it go out of the zone. Jumping down behind the net is Little. We got a penalty. It'll be the first of the game. And this one's going to go on the Andover Huskies, and it's going to be a trip. So the first power play opportunity of the year for Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yeah, last year they had 7 power play goals. You can see right here this trip goes into the corner by Little. And, boy, I don't know. That's if skates got tied up together, I don't necessarily know that that's a call, but it's called, and power play for the Red Knights.
Little with the trip. Time of the penalty, 7:54. And Benilde-St. Margaret's on the power play will go to work. They come to the near side. Here's Lily Mortensen. Mortensen. And now we've got an offside. Well, that generally won't happen later in the year, but we got an offside on the power play.
Yeah. You know, with the youth of Andover, they're really going to have to, depend on Stagman for a little bit more leadership and probably some little higher chances than she got last year.
.950 save percentage a year ago, .53 goals against. There's a shot save, 16-1 on the year. So a stellar year for Stagman. Had a great team in front of her, and Andover started to pick it up.
Yeah.
7-1 on shots, but that last shift by the top line was a good one. And Berger, one of the penalty killers out there. Red Knights set it up. They come out to the point. Here's Peschel. We got a player and going down, and we're going to be even strength.
Yeah.
Peschel's going to go to the box, and she knows it.
Yeah, she got high. She just extended that elbow out and pushed Gettle off, or Berger off the puck. See right here, it comes out, and yeah, absolutely.
Time of the penalty, 8:31. So we're going to be even strength for 1:24, and then a brief power play for Andover here in the home opener at the community center. Steve Thompson, Jim Childs, and of course Joe Rulin ringside tonight. He had a chat with Melissa Volk. We'll have that coming up a little later on in the telecast. Up the boards and out. Even strength, that'll go as an ice. I'm not exactly sure. And Lulu Rakinski will probably go, why did I do that? So we'll go to the other end and get a draw 4-on-4.
Well, a new rule change is, and I believe this is in high school, that there can be icing on when you're shorthanded.
Out to the point, Andover holds his own. There's a shot, big save by Van Stelten. She got a pad on it. That's certainly the best shot, and that's off the stick from the point of Mackenzie Jones. Andover holds it in for a moment. Player falls down, and now the Red Knights are going to clear it out. On the run, here's Hassler. Throws it at the net. Saved by Stagman. Comes out. Big rebound. Andover's going to clear it out. Fanning on that attempt to get it out was Graybow. Now in over the line is Gettle. Gettle's going to set up, working there on the near side with Jones, and then back to center ice. Andover grabs control. Here's Kasich. Goes D to D, and this is Jones. Jones gets it ahead. Nice feed. Here's Berger. Berger in. Shot save off the blocker by Van Stelten. Golden scoring opportunity for Berger, and she was robbed. We're still scoreless and playing 4-on-4. 7:25 to go in the period. Berger again in the corner. Throws it outside from the point into the corner. Ella Berger wanted her first one, and that was a blocker save by Van Stelten, a beauty.
Yeah, it certainly was. It keeps everybody back in at tied at 0, but nice save.
Kasich out to the point. Berger avoids a check, goes in, gets hauled down, another penalty. And as soon as it's touched up by Benilde-St. Margaret's, Andover should let him touch it up. 4-on-4 here to get that. And now it's tapped around. They should call the penalty. There's a pad save by Van Stelten. 15 seconds to go. Benilde-St. Margaret's clearly touched the puck. They should have stopped play. We play on. Here's a shot from the outside. 5-on-4, and now finally that was touched by the goalie. I don't know why we didn't get a whistle. And there's one at the net. A rebound. That goes wide. Standing on the doorstep was Engler. 5-on-5. Still a delayed penalty. Now are they going to call it? Yes, finally, after about the fourth touch by Benilde-St. Margaret. I don't know, Jim, if you saw it as well. Goalie touched it. There was a touch in the middle.
Well, they added 2 shots on goal. When you add 2 shots on goal, that means it hit a Benilde-St. Margaret player. So there you can see it's a check from behind, and
it's gonna end up in a power play, and the penalty is against Bailey Gray. And the time of the penalty 10:43, and I'm trying to get into midseason form, doing my math here. And there's the touch right there.
Yep.
And great job by our crew, Taylor Johnson and company. Always do a phenomenal job. They make it so easy for us.
Yes, they do. It's the best in the Metro.
Yeah, just an honor to work with this crew, night in and night out. Here's one thrown toward the net. It goes wide. Of course, Andover cranking it up. That was Jones from the point, held in by Andover. Right now it's Hannah Christensen. She can't keep it in, and Benilde's going to dump it out. And once again, 1:23 remaining in the Andover power play with 5:35 to go in the period. Centering pass. Nice job tipping it ahead by Sauer. Nora Sauer for Andover. She goes in on the forecheck as Andover tries to get established on the power play, and Benilde fires it down just wide of the net. Stagman will tee it up and send it right back out to center. Here's Jones. Jones goes across, carrying it ahead is Little. Little right down the middle. She got hauled down, no call. And that's going to come right back to the Andover blue line. They'll go across. Here's Berger. Berger in over the line and offside on Andover. 5:02 to go in the period. 46 remaining in the power play. We're still scoreless, but Jim, the shot's tightening up.
They certainly are. You can see Little right here just getting crunched in between those two. That should have been a penalty as well.
And Andover wins the draw. They'll control it. And Kasich's going to dump it in. Andover's going to give chase. They haven't been able to get set up on this power play. Pretty good job pinching in Gettle. Gettle along the half wall. Skates into the circle. Goes behind the net. Trying to get set up. Brown and a goal! Got it in front to Berger. Gettle, Brown to Berger. 1-0 Andover.
What a great play. You can see right from the start that these three, Gettle, Brown, and Berger, all are starting to understand where they are on the ice, and that was a great job of just two people right on the pipes, both Gettle and then Berger was on the other side, and he stood right there and put it right past the goalie. So good start for the Huskies.
Well, there it is. Time of the goal, 12:16, 1-0 Andover, and once again a very slow start for the Huskies, but they are cranking it up. So Berger, first of the year. And I have a feeling that's going to be a pretty common combo this year for Andover in the scoring category. Another one out in front in the crease area, finally knocked out of there. But holding on to control. Here's Gettle, a shot, and then a save as Berger crashed the net. And Van Stelten pounced on it. And lo and behold, shots are almost even at 8-7 Benilde-St. Margaret's.
Yeah, and these three right here are really taking control of the game. They, between Berger, and they're going to switch them out right now, but these three can be game changers. Just like last year with the Hemp line, these guys scored 57 goals last year.
Draw one by Andover, but it's picked up on the move by Benilde-St. Margaret's as they carry into the zone. Good pinch along the half wall defensively by Cronin. And now a scrum ensues in front of the Andover bench. No one gaining control, under 4 to go in the period. 1-0 Andover. And once again, we have a stalemate over there.
It looks like a rugby match.
And the puck is finally controlled by Andover. Dump player falls down, and it's going to be picked up by the Huskies and Little. Can't get it out of the zone. Dumped right back in by Carver for the Red Knights. And now it's Jones. Jones has played a lot of minutes on the blue line. And now it's Little. Little comes around to the near side, trying to pick it up. Dunleavy gets it out ahead. Good pass. Kraus. That is Pacey Kraus. Got bumped down, and now Benilde has it. They come up along the near wall. Gray. She has a penalty in the game. Elsness goes across and hits a couple of gloves. Finally goes to the far wall at the Benilde-St. Margaret's blue line. Nobody able to gain control. Now it's center, batted in by Mom. She can't get it ahead. And now here's a wrister going well wide. Player falls down for Benilde-St. Margaret's. That was Julia Evans. And now it's Brown. Brown has an assist in the game. First assist on that Berger goal. Quick shot. There's a save. Shots even now, 8 apiece. 2:33 to go in the period. Trying to get in front. Berger a shot. Brown. Addie Brown, 18 goals, 17 assists a year ago. Looking for her first of the year. Mom centering pass and a goal. That was Gettle to Brown. And it's 2-0 Andover.
Great heads-up hockey on how Gettle just kind of slipped over like one slide step, and it opened up for Brown. And Brown was right there. So great job by this line, who's
Gettle 2 assists. Brown an assist. Now a goal coming at 14:40. Andover leads in shots 9-8. And on the scoreboard 2-0 here in the home opener. How about that?
Well, I think what was Brown was had 2 point-blank shots right on the goalie and was finally rewarded on the third time.
This went over to the far wall by Benilde-St. Margaret's as they try and Abby Garvin carries it in. Now it's picked up by Andover. Graybow into the circle, gives it up. Now in the corner, Kasich. Well, that is actually Christensen. Raginski got a little leverage. Andover right back at it. They've cranked it up on the forecheck for sure. Under 2 to go in the period. And they've had Benilde-St. Margaret's bottled up as of late. And 2 goals. One coming at 12:16, now one at 14:40, just over 2 minutes apart. There's a tip in front. Getting a stick on it there was Kasich. That is Christensen wearing 34. She has her jersey hiked up in the back on top of her breezers. Can't tell if it's a 2 or a 3. It is indeed a 3. Andover buzzing right now. They go across, and that skips by Thorson. Ella Thorson couldn't hold it in, maintains control, dumps it in. Not too far. Now Benilde finally gets it out. Moving to center, Peschel, one of the captains. She'll dump it and change. Coming up on 1 to go in period number 1. Andover a 2-0 lead in the home opener. Thorson down in the corner. Along the wall, it's held in by Gray for the Red Knights. Andover's, once again, slow start. Have really picked it up as the period has gone on. They try and get it out. It does just flutter over the blue line. And now working back to center is Gray. Gray chips it to the red line. Doesn't get any help. And now Andover aggressively moving ahead. Kasich gives chase down into the corner. Can't gain control with 35 remaining in the period. And now it's Berger. First goal of the game. First goal of the season for Andover. Can't gain it. And now it's Zavarol. And now right back into the zone. Avery Kasich. This team's kind of going back and forth. No one able to gain a clear advantage. Under 20 to go in the period. And now skating ahead. Here's Little. Little's going to dump in just wide of the net. And Benilde's going to chip it to center. Almost had one break free. Kasich will go right back into the zone. That'll do it in the period. Andover, after a very slow start, bounces back with 2 goals. Berger and Brown. Andover leads in shots 9-8. We have 1 period in the book. So far, so good for the Huskies.
Yeah, you know, and now you've got 8 skaters that now have varsity experience. And when you start out with your first game, you're going to have some rookies. Well, they now have experience, so I think we'll start seeing that it's still a hockey game, and their parents are going to love them whether they fall down or not. And I think that's really going to help them.
And that top line has established themselves of Berger, Brown, and Gettle. Let's go ringside. Joe Ruland with an interview with the head coach.
We're joined with head coach Melissa Vogt of the girls Andover Huskies hockey team. 2 last years, very impressive state championship and a runner-up. What expectations do you have for this squad?
Every year it's just to get better every day, and then obviously win a state championship is in the minds of all the girls.
What about tonight, first game of the season, a tough Benilde-St. Margaret squad? What kind of words do you have for them to get them pepped and rally for game 1?
Yeah, just be loose. We have a lot of kids, whether they're freshmen, sophomores, juniors, or seniors, who are seeing their first varsity ice time, so just be loose and have fun with your teammates.
One last question. What does Melissa Vogt do in the off-season to refuel after those last couple of seasons you've had?
Like for me personally?
Yes.
Go on vacation, yeah.
Enjoy the family.
Yep, enjoy my family. I got 3 little kids, so have a little more time with my family is always nice.
Hey, good luck tonight and good luck throughout this season.
Thank you.
We'll return with more Huskies hockey in just a moment.
Do you hear it? Listen closer. It's your stomach trying to tell you something. Feed me. Good news. Champlin has many, many, many options. In the mood for pizza? We've got you covered. Check out Mary's Deli and Pizza, Broadway Pizza, Pizza Hut, or Papa Murphy's. Is Mexican food more your thing? Have you checked out Chili Lime yet? Or El Toro? Of course, there's Chipotle too if you want a burrito. If you're looking for some more fast food, there's McDonald's, Culver's, and Subway. 2 locations can be found in Champlin. Speaking of sandwiches, how about Herbert's and Gerbert's, Jimmy John's, or the newly opened Jersey Mike's? For the meat lovers out there, be sure to check out Q Fanatic. And while Von Hans's isn't technically a restaurant, it has amazing options if you're looking to grill something at home. While you're over at Von Hanson's, you can check out Hootie's Cafe and Lil Bar. Oh, you want more bars in nightlife? Champlin's got you. 5-8 Grill and Bar might have just what you need. Or perhaps Willie McCoy's. Or Clive's. Buffalo Wild Wings. Surely. Especially if it's game day. Bonacera and Pour Wine Bar are excellent locations to try wines and dines. And Champlin's very own brewery, Elm Creek Brewing Co., has you covered for literally the freshest drinks in town. They're brewed and poured right here in Champlin. Did I say anything about Arigato, Ginza, Me's Eatery, or Lian Chen? No? Well, Champlin has several options for Asian food if that's what you're in the mood for. Probably forgetting something. Oh, that's right, dessert. Can't forget dessert. Cullen's is the place to get ice cream, and donuts can be found at Cafe Donuts. Whew, all this talking about food has me hungry. And if you weren't before, I'm sure you are now. So check out the multitude of options to fill up your stomach without needing to fill up your gas tank, right here in Champlin.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
What do you call a pig that knows karate? Pork chop. Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Why couldn't the Wait, heard about the scarecrow who won an award? He was outstanding in his field.
Shh, do you hear it? Listen closer.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of you, I felt wanted and not alone in this world.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included, and I knew that I was going to be okay.
When I was growing up, my mom was extremely tidy. We were trained to put things back where we got them from. One day, when I walked into my mom's house, I felt like I walked to someone else's house. There was stuff everywhere, and just growing up the way I grew up and to see this transition was very alarming.
When Sean talked to me, it was a wake-up call, and that's when I went to the doctor.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Real sports cards started off exclusively online 5 years ago, but they opened the Champlin store during the beginning of COVID, and it all started with owner Ryan Holland.
So I've always been into collecting since I was a little kid. I started collecting when I was 7 when my Minnesota Twins won the World Series. I've always been interested in the hobby since then, and I never really thought that I would be in business in this hobby, and it happened by accident. So I started just as a collector, primarily collecting online, and that has evolved into a business, and have been able to bring that to a store in Champlin.
They aren't your normal sports card shop. They've brought a unique twist to collecting.
Traditionally, in a store like this, you might buy boxes and packs and open them for yourselves, but you never know what cards you're going to get. You could get your favorite team, you could get your least favorite team, or your favorite player, or your least favorite player. Online, instead of selling product by the box, we actually sell product by the team. So you can buy the Twins share of some of the boxes behind me, or the Vikings share, or the Wild or the Timberwolves share. Or if you're a Tom Brady's fan, you can buy the Bucks share, and you can kind of tailor your collecting towards the teams or the players that matter for you a little bit more.
They are very active online and social media.
It's a lot of fun. The neatest thing about doing sales by the team online is after we've sold these by the team, we actually open all of the product live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And so all the collectors who have bought teams, or even collectors who have aren't even participating in this box opening or box break, can watch, they can hang out, they can chat with us. We can talk about sports, we can talk about current events, anything fun that's going on. And it allows you to really get to know each other. And so we've gotten to know all these collectors in our community and consider them all friends now.
They've created a nice clean space for the sports enthusiasts to come and hang out.
One of my goals with this store was to bring a modern trading card store to this market that no one's ever really done before. You know, the traditional card store is piles of boxes and piles of cardboard and things like that. We really love these cards and feel like they should be showcased in a way that shows that we love these cards. And this is really the first modern trading card store of its kind that we've brought here to Champlin, Minnesota. We really see this space as a community space, a place where sports fans can come together and hang out. We've built a sports lounge with giant TVs and comfortable chairs and a bar top where people can sit, hang out, watch the game, open some packs, and we'll have events like autograph signings, trade nights, so collectors can come and exchange their favorite cards with each other, and a lot of different things that we can have fun with in the community.
Real Sports Cards not only sells cards, they also buy and trade with collectors of all ages.
I guess the favorite part of this business for me is that I get to goof off with baseball cards all day long. Let's be realistic. As a 7-year-old kid, I'm sure there are many who were able to enjoy cards and enjoy collectibles, enjoy Pokemon cards, whatever it is, and say, man, this would be really cool to do as a job, even though maybe it doesn't sound like a real job.
Ryan hopes for new and great things for the future of the store in Champlin.
Being able to do business in a community where the people around you care about you has been really valuable, from neighbors being able to come in and support a local business, or even the mayor dropping in to say hello and see how you're doing and check out this new space. As we invest into Champlin, it's really great at the same time to feel like Champlin is investing in us.
Opening night, girls hockey here at the Andover Community Center. The AA runner-up Andover Huskies lead Benilde-St. Margaret's 2-0 after one period of play. Andover out shooting them 9-8. And we'll have that scoring summary and a recap of the first period. But right now, let's go down to Joe Rulin ringside.
Hey, thanks, Steve. And you're seeing a Husky team that outscored their opponents last year, almost 200 goals to 9 on the season, coming out full throttle here in this first period, and they are testing the unknown, and that is Van Stelten, the goalie here for BSM tonight. And so far, she's not been able to stop that pressure, and some great centering passes, good play around the night, and has the Huskies out to a 2-0 lead. On the night. Meanwhile, you're also seeing some play from Paschal, another key player for Benilde-St. Margaret, number 17. She'll be on the national team this winter, and she'll also be playing at Ohio State University. But meanwhile, the Huskies off to a nice track the way I'm sure Coach Volk would like the Huskies after the first period.
All right, very good, Joe. Joe Rulin ringside, Steve Thompson, Jim Childs up top for period number 2 coming up in the first. Berger from Brown and Gettle, first goal of the year for the Huskies at 12:16. And a little over 2 minutes later, Brown from Gettle, so that top line really took over late in the period, Jim.
Yeah, they did, and they did give Berger another assist on the second goal. So, yeah, and one thing they started to do is they started to work the puck behind the net. And that just opened up passing lanes and a little confusion on who has who. Initially they were trying to get the odd man rushes and just weren't able to get it past the goalie. Now they got control, they got pucks down deep, and they were able to do it. And here's the start of the second period.
Yeah, 1 point down, 7-1 in shots.
Yes.
Rally to take that 9-8 lead. Period number 2 underway. Red Knights wearing red, Andover in their home white as we open this 21-22 season tonight here on QCTV. We have football on Saturday, Andover in the state quarterfinals over at Osseo. Look forward to bringing that to you here on QCTV and QCTV.org. And a big winter sports season planned. A lot of events. And here's an opportunity for Benilde-St. Margaret's in, and a goal! Through the legs goes Mary Zavarol, beating Courtney Stagman. It's 2-1.
Yeah, Zavarol, it looks like he almost didn't get enough stick on the puck, and it kind of was like a changeup and went right through the 5-hole. You can see right here. He comes back, goes to her forehand, and just a quick wrister right underneath the pads of Stagman.
Yeah, Stagman got a piece of it. First goal of the year. Zavarol a year ago, 10 goals, 4 assists. 37 seconds in, 2-1 hockey game. So a great start for Benilde-St. Margaret's here in period number 2. A turnover by Andover, and it turns into a goal. It is an unassisted goal, and Andover trying to hold the zone on the near boards. Thorson can't keep it in. And now back down there in the forecheck. Christensen, Hannah Christensen, centering pass now to the far corner and trying to tip it out. Actually, Andover tipped it out of the zone, and dumping it right back in was Little. And Benilde-St. Margaret's now it's stolen away. Opportunity in front. That's a kick save. Engler got a shot away, and the save by Van Stelton. So furious action early in period number 2. Andover holds that zone. They try to get it out to the point, held in at the point. Here's Thorson. And now it comes right back to the Andover blue line and goes in even deeper. And picking it up there is Little. Little clears to center, backhanding it in was Christensen. Andover goes for a change, and it's held by Van Stelton. We'll get a draw on the Benilde-St. Margaret zone.
Yeah, that was a good decision by Van Stolten. Hannah Olsen was bearing down on it. And definitely you could see some offensive opportunities for both teams. They've just kind of come on the weak side.
Yeah, they've definitely picked it up after, once again, a very slow start for Andover. Both teams have come to play here in period number 2. And as Joe Rulin mentioned, between periods, there was Emma Peschel, 8 goals, 5 assists. She got denied. Losing an edge there was Jucknies. Trying to get to the front and turning toward the front was Sauer. Good play. Andover holding it in. Bum tips it back into the corner. Andover very aggressive, pinching in. Now it's Berger, first goal of the game. Berger toward the net. Fans on a shot, goes in behind. And Berger tries to get it out into the circle. Nobody home. Peschel gets bumped into there. And now it's Berger again. Berger's going to dump in and give chase. And Ella Berger, just a junior. She is terrific. Out to the far point. Chance for Andover, thrown at the net. Hit some skates. Now into the corner. Rukinski can't get it out. There's Berger again. Wrister and a save by Van Stelton. She showed her strength there with someone right on her.
Yeah, to be able to get off that quick and that shot on, you can see right here.
Look at
She's
this.
got somebody just pestering her and just puts it on. Van Stolten. Great offensive possession by the Huskies right now.
Berger, Gettle, and Brown up front for Andover. 14 minutes to go. 2-1 in the hockey game. Andover led it 2-0. Here's Berger, right circle. Wheels. Dumps it back into the corner. Picked up there by Gettle. Gettle getting bumped off the puck. And now it's picked up by Benilde-St. Margaret. They clear to the far half. Well, now get it to center on the move. Zavarol in over the line. Right circle. Centering path. Just wide. Players go down. I don't see any arms in the air. No penalty called. We play on. 2 players aside behind the net. Now they're trying to kick it out of there. Berger can't get it up the wall. Gettle trying to get it up the wall. Held in by Benilde-St. Margaret. So they got that early goal 37 seconds in, 2-1 game. We figured it would be a good one, and we are seeing a good one here tonight.
Yeah,
Gettle grabs it. And she's going to try and dump it in, so Andover can change. Now offside.
Yeah, good recovery by the 2 defensemen, the 2 ninth grade defensemen, the freshman back there, right there. You can see Little collapsing on it, and Kasich comes in right there at the end and was able to just disrupt enough to keep that shot right into the midsection of Stagman.
Stagman loves to see that back check. Dumped in by the Andover Huskies. Kaylin Mumm. Now it's at the side of the net. It's loose. Dangerous spot. Still bouncing around. And finally grabbed by Van Stelten. There were 2-3 players aside in there. And finally Van Stelten found enough room to grab it and get a draw to her right.
Well, she's definitely making her money now. She's getting peppered. And right there, good decision. Yeah.
Good effort by Hannah Christensen right around the net in traffic. That's one of the things Andover has done, and Melissa Volk and her staff teach, is getting to the net
and
creating traffic in front. They're so good at it. And it's a big part of the game at any level, and Andover is great at it. Here's Mumm dumping it in, giving chase. Christensen, she's had a fine game. Her centering pass picked off. And now here comes Benilde-St. Margaret. Evans into the corner. This one comes out in front. Dangerous play. Picked up by Benilde-St. Margaret. Carver out at the point. Blocked down in front. Good defensive play there by Andover and Graybow. And now we got a whistle. And we got a penalty coming up. 12:15 to go. Period number 2.
Well, Andover will be sending one of their defensemen, Kaylin Mumm, to the box. Maybe the second power play for the Red Knights.
Penalties even now at 2 apiece.
It was only I think a 36-second penalty before the Red Knights were called for a penalty and they went to even strength.
Time of that penalty 6:40 or 5:45. That one goes in on the goalie Stagman. Quick save. So an interference call at 5:45. And it's tipped out. Opportunity here. Brown in on the move. Tried to go around the defender. But Peschel, good play there. Benilde-St. Margaret's power play for 141. In over the line. Getting bumped off the pump. Hain now behind the net. Zavarol had that goal 37 seconds into the period. Tries to center it. Berger was there. High in the air. That'll take a bounce. Go into the zone and down into the far corner with 11:40 to go in the period. Benilde-St. Margaret's. And now it's Brown. Brown goes in front. Gettle can't get a stick on it. Still fighting for it. And now that puck's going to be finally cleared out of the zone by Benilde-St. Margaret's. Mortensen, Lily Mortensen with speed into the right circle, tries to get to the net, loses a handle. And now it comes into the near corner. Gettle takes a whack at it. And now it's Berger picking it up. She goes down in a heap as she got hit by Junker, and it goes all the way down. The goalie Van Stelten will fire it out. 48 to go on the power play. Picked up by Gettle. Gettle in on the goalie. Shot saved by Van Stelten, square on the puck, but good job by Gettle on the forecheck, shorthanded.
Well, we saw Brown and Gettle both with intercepting that forecheck right there. Great play, and just couldn't get the angle on Van Stelten. So a couple of really nice opportunities for Gettle on this penalty kill.
44 remaining in the power play for Benilde-St. Margaret's. 10:59 to go, period number 2. It is 2-1 Andover. And out there to take the face-off for Andover is Ashley Graybaugh, a senior. 2 goals, 2 assists a year ago. And she wins that face-off. Out to the point. Shot skips through. That shot from the point was a good one, low at the ice by Kasich. Gettle still out there. She got a shot away, but it was finally deflected off the skate of Rukinski.
Kettle's anticipation is outstanding.
Melsness into the circle, had it knocked away. Puck goes in behind the net. Benilde-St. Margaret's with 20 to go. Red Knights trying to get set up. Here's Gray. Gray's wrister bounces around, still loose in the slot. On the stick of Gray, pad save, Stagman. Left pad save. Keeps it a 2-1 lead for Andover. It goes across to Gray. Waning seconds to the power play. That one in towards Stagman. Blocked to the glass. We're even strength. Red Knights hold the zone. Gray again. Far point. Shot. Save Stagman. And she pounces on it. It's still 2-1 Andover, pushing and shoving.
That was a great save by Stagman. Not only that one, but Gray right inside the dot. Ripped one. Right. And you see right there. Right there, that's where Gray had a little on the back door, and this is a scrum right there. Gettle getting into it, doing the right thing of getting those players, those skaters off their goalie.
14-13, Andover leading in shots, 2-1 on the board, 10:06 to go. Period number 2, draw to the right of Stagman. Made some key saves at the end of that Benilde-St. Margaret's power play. Out to the point, Peschel drive, save Stagman. Good slapper there right off the draw. Andover trying to gain control, and they do. Here's Berger. Berger at center ice, had it pop off her stick. And now it's Brown getting it ahead. Back to the blue line. Almost an opportunity for Zavarol. She had a breakaway and a goal. And now it's on the stick of Berger in the slot. She loses it. Got bumped off. Good defensive play by the Red Knights there. The dangerous Ella Berger out to the point. There's Mom back down in the corner. Picked up by Peschel. Emma Peschel logs a ton of minutes on the blue line, and why not? Mortensen across, Peschel too far. Through her skate. She'll dump it in and go for a change. Mortensen into the corner for the Red Knights. And pinching it is Brown. Brown goes into the slot. Knocked down by Gray. Brown again. Now it's picked up. Gray, shot, save. Stagman saw it all the way and gloved it. 9:02 to go in the period, still 2-1.
You know, even though Stagman gave up that early goal, she has looked outstanding. You know, she has, last year there were some 12-1 games where you just don't, she get 5 or 6 shots. She has looked the part of a goalie that can take this team for a ways.
Well, of course, in a normal year, Melissa Volk wants to play a great schedule, and they open with Benilde-St. Margaret's, and a year ago it was all conference play, and as you pointed out, Jim, a lot of mismatches. Gray skates in, that hit traffic, picked up by Brown off the glass and down. Now trying to get ahead on the breakaway. Sauer gets to it, backhand save, Van Stelton, what a save! Still 2-1 Andover. Pushing, shoving, another big shot there, and there will be penalties.
Yeah.
14 for sure for Benilde-St. Margaret's. Sophie Melsness will go to the box.
Yeah.
And we'll probably get Andover going to the box, and Sauer.
Sauer threw a punch towards the end there. I don't know if they'll give her a major for that, but definitely.
Well, Melsness decked her.
Yep.
But we'll see what they do here. Could be just roughing minors, but we'll see about it. And they're going to send another player. So 2 Red Knights go to the box. And we're going to sort this out with 8:22 to go in the period. And these teams have really cranked it up here in the second period. And now coming out of the box is Melsness for the moment. Now it looks like they may send Pesch. No, Melsness is going to stay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 14.
They're going to get both captains together, and they're probably going to tell both captains, hey, listen, calm. There's been some chippiness on both sides, and it looks like Andover's going to get another penalty as well.
Yeah, so you see Berger out there, Peschel out there, and Hain, as you pointed out, Jim, the captains get their word, and then they're going to go back to the bench. And, you know, for the officials here, it is about, and another Husky goes to the bench.
That's Abby McQuay.
Yeah, McQuay is going to sit down. So they're going to even it up. I'm wondering if they're just going to do roughings all around and we'll play on 5-on-5. We'll see about that.
Yep. I think they're going to, well, it looks like they're going to go 3-on-3 possibly.
Yeah, which I'm a little surprised by because you've got.
No, they're going 5-on-5.
Yeah, it's got to be 5-on-5 because you took two aside. And we'll get the announcement here. Time of the penalty, 8:22. So it got a little rough. Yeah, minors.
Yep.
All right, double minor. There's one shot in front pad, saved by Stagman. That one just kind of fluttered in on her slowly, and she was able to get the pad down. Here comes Andover Christensen. She had it bumped off, Peschel, and now it's dumped in further, giving chase Graybow. Graybow side of the net, all alone, but the goalie was there, Van Stelten. And now here come the Red Knights. Averall had the goal 37 seconds into the period to make it 2-1. She throws it center. Great centering pass. Peschel got robbed by Stagman. What a save. And now it'll come back into the Red Knight zone. And Benilde-St. Margaret's going to pick it up there. Rakinski. Now it's Berger, right circle. Didn't get much on it. Watched by Peschel. And now Zabarall gets it out to center. Grabbed by the Andover Huskies and Little. Courtney Little. Got it in fairly deep. Still 5-on-5. Two players aside in the box. It's really getting after it. Berger tries to center. Picked off by Gray, right circle. That would have gone wide. Pops out of Stagman's glove. Out to the point. Benilde-St. Margaret's holds the zone. Here's a shot. Stick save. Backhand. And Stagman had the angle right out in front. Puck loose. And they put on the heat here, 5-on-5. Carver toward the front. Carver gets after it. She goes down. There'll be no call. And now it's Berger. Berger with Brown. 2-on-1 across. Behind her a little bit. Gettle kicks it into the corner. Berger goes after it in the near corner. And Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to clear it out towards center ice. Berger right back after it. Uses the body effectively. Now it's Gettle. Gettle with Brown, skates into the left circle. Gettle shot, pad save by Van Stelten, and then it's drilled out of there by the Red Knights. 6:20 to go in the period, and we're going to get a stop, and that'll clear out the penalty box a bit, and as a matter of fact, completely.
Well, I tell you what, the quality of chances that both teams are getting right now on when they have the puck possession in the offensive zone has been really good, and both goalies have really done a great job of standing tall and being able to direct rebounds into the corners. So, or just covering it up. Nice effort by both goalies.
Kraus out there, centering, and fighting for it down in the corner. Dunleavy, and it's picked up by Benilde-St. Margaret's. Red Knights on the move. Duffy gets it ahead. Kind of ping-pongs around at center ice, now controlled by Benilde-St. Margaret's. In over the line, here comes Carver. Carver has it swept into the corner, out to the point. That goes well wide to the near boards, and trying to get it ahead for Andover is Heath. Heath getting some ice time as Melissa Volk, and we have an offside on Benilde-St. Margaret's. 5:45 to go, period number 2, still 2-1 Andover.
And so Shots have weighed back over to Benilde. St. Margaret now, BSM has now got 18 shots to 16 for Andover. And we're seeing every other line change to this top line for Andover out there.
Berger, Gettle, Brown.
Yep.
Gettle gets it across. Brown back to Gettle at center ice, gets it across, giving chase. Berger down into the corner. Rakinski right on her. Berger tries to get out of there, but Benilde-St. Margaret's wins the battle. They try and get it out of the zone and can't for the moment. Rakinski to Gray, and now she'll tip it to Zavarol. Zavarol gets it into the middle, and hey, now it goes across. Here's a shot, knocked down by Zavarol. Tough angle shot off the post. Hit the post and scored it out of there, and now comes out to center. Benilde-St. Margaret's picking up the pace a little bit later in the period, as Jim mentioned. They grab the shot lead. Zavarol can't control. Berger gets it ahead to Gettle, tips it back to Berger. Berger way offside. She's going to skate back to center as Brown gets over the blue line. And now Mum's going to chip it in, and Andover's going to get a change. McKinsky in the corner, goes cross ice and out. Picked up by Zavarol at the red line. She waits for help, goes cross ice, and it's picked up there. Here's Mortensen. Mortensen handled pretty easily by Little, and Andover's going to gain control with Graybaum behind the net. Back to Little, off the glass, and not out. Held in, giving chase down in the corner is Melsness, who spent time in the penalty box in this period. Part of that mini brawl to the right of the goaltender, Van Stelton. And now it goes out, and we're going to get a face-off at center ice. No penalties, 4:11 to go, period number 2.
You know, really impressed with Mary Zavarol. She is on the attack offensively all the time. She's got her head up. She's looking around who's around, and she has put a couple of hard shots on that. In fact, one that got past Stagman.
Thorson is going to dump it in for Andover, and the Red Knights give it chase. Good forecheck there by Christensen. Christensen goes across, far point. Here's a shot. Nice low shot. In on the pads of Van Stelton and a save. Catching off the stick of Little. Now down in the corner, picking it up. Cronin tried to go around the boards. Andover would have none of it. Huskies maintain. Now it's picked up. Coming the other way. Melsness. She's going to dump, give chase, and get to it first, using the body effectively. And now Andover's going to clear it out as they skate to center. Hannah Christensen, just a 9th grader, good player. That's good minutes in this game. Out at the far point in front of the Andover bench, they can't hold it in. Now trying to pinch in, Courtney Little. And we have another scrum as the players take a breather. And now Andover's going to dump it in and give chase. That was Dunleavy. And we have a puck played with a high stick. Yes, 3:08 to go in the period.
Yeah, Andover right now is just, with the exception of that number 1 line, they're still trying to get the chemistry working on lines 2, 3, and 4. And that will come with time.
It has been an entertaining game, though.
Yes. Yep.
Just a terrific opener here tonight. Andover and Benilde-St. Margaret's girls hockey here on QCTV and QCTV.org. Steve Thompson, Jim Childs. Ringside, Joe Rulin, our great QCTV crew, led by Taylor Johnson. Great pictures, replays here tonight, bringing you the sights and sounds of this opener at the Andover Community Center. Peschel trying to get it out of the zone. Good player, as Joe mentioned. Between periods, headed for Ohio State. You can see why. He's playing in the WCHA. And now Benilde-St. Margaret's Hamill loses it. Fighting and battling is Heath. Heath goes into the corner along the half wall, then she loses it, and here come the Red Knights.
He's had a nice couple of shifts.
There's Mum. Mum up the near boards, gets it out. Here's Berger. Berger has Brown on her right. Berger in on the left circle. Shot saved by Van Stelton. Good positioning along the near pipe.
That was just a great save. That was outstanding positioning, like you said.
Yeah, she knew where Berger wanted to go and was there before the shot was taken. Jones gives it up along the wall, And Benilde-St. Margaret's holds it in. Kasich comes to the near side. Gettle quickly up the boards. And out player goes down. I don't see an arm in the air. We play on as Berger fell down. Could have been a penalty, but they don't call it. And that's dumped in by Andover, and they will go for a partial change. Puck out in front. Brown gets a shot, but it was deflected away. And now the Red Knights at the blue line hit the official. And now Zavarol. Larry Zavarol, 10 a year ago, 1 tonight. Mortensen, right circle, centering pass knocked away. Good D by Andover as they anticipated that. Gray's had a good game out on the blue line for Benilde's going to dump it in. She pinches along the board. Mortensen tries to center, and Andover picks it up, and Little tries to get it out of there. Just under a minute to go in the period, and it bounces out to center. Zavarol again dumps it in, and it's going to be picked up by Andover's Kasich. Kasich's going to try and skate out of there. Had it deflected away. Preschel in over the blue line. Here's Preschel. Good move. Love circle centering pass. Mortensen over the top. Stegman had it well measured, and she had to go upstairs and missed the netting. It's dumped in. It's going to go all the way down. I don't think Andover has an ice until now.
No.
And they wave it off with 24 to go in the period. Almost. Late second period, 2-1 Andover. They led it 2-0 after one. The only goal so far in the period for Benilde-St. Margaret. Here's Berger right back out. Right circle shot deflected away. Into the corner. This is Christensen. Christensen still on it. Picked up behind the net with Engler, and that'll do it. Period number 2 in the books. Benilde-St. Margaret's the lone goal after 2-1, and Jim, it's been a good one.
It really has. You give the first round, the first period to Andover. That one goes to the Red Knights. Can't wait for this third period. This is a great opening match so far.
Yeah, outstanding. 2 great girls hockey teams on opening night from the Andover Community Center here on QCTV and QCTV.org.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber.
Bring it. Time out, guys. I'm late to dinner. My mom's gonna kill me. Catch you guys later.
Mom wants us home. Okay. Bye, guys. You guys need a ride?
Sure. Yeah. All right. How about some one-on-one? I gotta go eat, man. Sorry. I'll see you later.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie nailed it. We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on, man, let's split a ride home.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Julie was always a voracious reader. She'd carry 2 novels on an airplane because she'd read one on a 3-4 hour ride. And at some point, I began to notice that she would read a page and couldn't remember what she had just read, and she'd have to go back and read it again.
I don't remember much these days after I read, but less does for me, and I love it.
Starting in April, we started our process and our project of the ice plant system We went from a R22 refrigerant system to an ammonia system. With that came new boards and new glass. Right now the project is at getting to be the final stages. We now have our boards in and complete. Our ice plant is running, and we have started to make ice, and then we're going to be painting here in another couple days. When we open up October 3rd, we will go back to our normal scheduled stuff. We've got our association coming back, the high schools. Open skates will start on October 3rd. I have adult hockey that runs Friday mornings at 6 a.m. is coming back. Our skate sharpening will be available. We have skates to rent during our open skate. We have also just a pro shop with just minor things of tape, skate laces, and mouth guards. The community rooms have been open the whole time. Those will be ready to rent as well. We now have an ammonia system. Now it doesn't change how it affects the player, it's just a different way of chilling the ice and making ice. It is a more efficient system, and you have less of the refrigerant itself. So just our old system had 6,000 pounds of refrigerant, and our new system now only has 500 pounds of refrigerant. So it doesn't impact what you will see, normally in a rink. It's just on our end, it's better. It's a better system. It runs more efficient, and will save us money in the long run. Overall, yes, the project has gone well, and yes, we are excited to have it done and open it back up to the hockey players and skaters, and they will notice there's some different colors to the boards, glass, and stuff like that. That would be the most noticeable stuff, but otherwise everything else was it's all behind doors and kind of not the bells and whistles of what you can see now out here. We are very busy. We have a lot of touch-ups, a lot of things that just need to get put back in place. Not only that, but the training of the new facility, the new ice plant. But yes, we are very excited to get it across the finish line and get people back in here and get this place hopping.
From the recent awesome Shedfest concert to the upcoming Turkey Bingo and Breakfast with Santa events, the Parks and Recreation Department over at the City of Champlin are keeping the excitement going. Let's check in with Alicia Yankee over at the Parks office. Let's start with Shedfest. Hey Alicia, how did Shedfest go?
We could not have asked for a better night. The weather was great, the crowd was great, the music was wonderful, so I think everyone had a great time that came.
But hey, good news, if this looks fun to you, be sure to stay tuned and stick around for next year. But more good news, there is still time to register for Turkey Bingo and the Breakfast with Santa event. Hey Alicia, how can people participate?
So the next kind of more family-friendly event that we've got coming up is going to be Turkey Bingo. That's an event we've done for a handful of years. It's a great Friday night family event. So this year it'll be Friday, November 19th, which is the regular date, the Friday before Thanksgiving.
What I like about bingo is the fun of winning.
So if you won, what are some prizes you would hope to win?
New football maybe. I like winning the prizes from it. Kind of like a baseball.
And we've got a couple different sessions offered, and you come as a family. It's $6 a person. You play bingo. Adults will get to win a frozen turkey. Kids, we do all sorts of fun different prizes like, candy that's going to make your teeth fall out, gift cards, crazy 2 liters of pop. All the parents, kind of go, ugh, but the kids love it. So that will be Friday, November 19th. Registration is open and available online. They do fill up quickly because space is limited, so if it's something you're interested in, check that out on our website. And then kind of the end of the year, we're moving into December and the holidays. So on Saturday morning, December 4th, we're going to have breakfast with Santa. Now, obviously, because of COVID, it's been a couple years since we've had these events. But this has been a great event that we just started a few years ago. You have the opportunity to bring your family in and have breakfast. This year we'll be doing pancakes. And so you can get pancakes with flavored syrup and whipped cream, which who does not love that? And then Santa will be on site, so you'll have the opportunity to introduce your kids to Santa, put them, you know, up there, have a photo opportunity, and that'll be down at the fire station. And again, registration is open. There's 3 different time frames that we're offering, like an 8:30, 9:30, and a 10:30 start. And so I would encourage you strongly to sign up, because not only does it fill up quickly, but you do get a price discount by pre-registering on this one. So check it out, both on our website, and registration's open and available.
Starting in the spring and running through the fall, there is a colorful bunch of folks who meet every Tuesday morning at a location called Mao's Corner. This truly is a rural area in Isanti County, north of Anoka, Minnesota. And it's farm country, and people who live up here, they like it here. And lots of them are buyers and sellers of all kinds of things. And early Tuesday mornings, they show up at a flea market and old-fashioned country auction. As it turns out, a lot of these people know each other. They are regulars. But anybody is welcome to stop by, and it is a friendly crowd. They all have one person in common, and that is the guy that runs the show, auctioneer Tony Elfelt. Tony is the guy that does the fast talking, and he is very good at it. What makes Tony the auctioneer unique is he is also Tony the attorney. He thinks the two professions have a lot in common.
There are very few attorney auctioneers in the country. There are some. I don't really think it's that odd. I'm a personal injury lawyer, so that means I stand up in court and I talk in front of judges and juries, and I stand on the trailer and I sell antiques and collectibles in front of people. So public speaking is required in both. So there's a lot of similarities there. I'm selling too. Here at the auction, I sell goods and items to people, and in the courtroom, I sell ideas and theories to people.
Okay. Good morning. There you are. Thank you for coming. Hi, Russell.
This is something I always wanted to do since I was a little boy, going to auctions out in Benson and Appleton, Minnesota with my grandparents and my mom and dad. I didn't actually learn how to do it until 2005 when I went to auction school in Iowa. And it's just become a weekly event now.
Gary Doer, who lives nearby, is always there.
I come because I have a lot of stuff to get rid of. Like everybody else, most of the people here are buyers and sellers, most of them. Because a lot of people buy, like this gentleman here, he likes to sell stuff, but he likes to buy stuff too. You can't sell it if you don't buy it. I've never missed a Tuesday. I'm probably the only one out of everybody here. I've never missed a Tuesday.
Joe Mao owns the property, and he gets a kick out of hosting the weekly event on his property.
It's kind of like a big party, you know. It's actually a lot of fun. I really enjoy it.
We do cleanouts for people that have passed away or moving, going to retirement home, and sometimes we do everything. Sometimes we do just some stuff. It just depends. And a lot of people like this. That is one person's stuff. This is another person's stuff. And sometimes people bring a little bit. Sometimes they bring a lot. All this is from one person's house, and this is the third time we brought stuff from their house, and now their house is empty.
What's the most interesting thing you've ever bought?
Boy, that's a tough question. You never know. It's like we have some teeth up there.
It's pretty interesting to see what people will bring, and
we've even sold some animals here. So it can be just about anything. Bones, I've sold some bones that are kind of strange. We've had some things that are really sleepers where people don't really know what they are, and turns out somebody buys them for a small amount of money and sells them for a lot of money.
And then there is Walt Heller of St. Francis, who's a real character.
Still got a good dinger.
Where'd you get that?
An auction someplace.
He tells amazing stories about his time in the Air Force in World War II. When Walt's kids were young, they had horses, so he built a big barn. Well, the horses and kids are long gone, and Walt has filled the barn with all kinds of items he buys at auctions like Mao's Corner.
So I put together this 10-speed bicycle with a lawnmower, and I found out it don't work too good on 10 speeds. You got to go slow, otherwise it skips too much. Hummels and things in here. This is a nice little machine. I just don't know what it is. I got one here that's a electric trolley motor. Got a cigarette lighter in it. I got this in Germany. This is an automatic wash machine. It works very good in the old days. We don't use them much anymore. This was for starting fires in the fireplace. What can you do? I just decided, oh, if I go to a few auctions, pick up a few things, I can put them in the stalls here. This could work out. So I've been doing that ever since. So that's what the barn is. Well, just for example, like that lawnmower over there, and this wheelchair and things like that that come up at auction, and that old trunk I was showing you in there. This stuff comes up, and you never know what it's worth. You buy it, and I'm what they call a cheap screw. I don't pay very much for stuff, and I make the best of it. And it's just interesting life. And then I have these garage sales like this, and people come by, and this looks like a museum, but it's really stuff for sale. They like that. They say, hey, you're right. And I said, well, most people have garage sales, and 20 minutes you see it all and go. And I said, this one here, you can spend a couple hours, and you still haven't seen it. So.
They don't have auctions like this in the big city, and it's nice to see all these old things being recycled and repurposed. Maybe Fred Rogers of PBS said it best. Often when you think you're at the end of something, you're at the beginning of something else.
Period number 3 coming up. Opening night, girls hockey, Andover and Benilde-St. Margaret's Huskies lead at 2-1. Before we get started with the third, let's go ringside. Here's Joe Rulin.
Well, you know, while most teams decide they're going to tip their toe in the water for the season opener, both these teams have plunged their way in, as we've seen a very competitive first game for both of these squads, both ranked in the top 10 in Class 2A. And you're getting your money's worth. The thing that many don't realize is that for Benilde-St. Margaret, they lost 6 players last year. During that time, all 6 players are playing D1 hockey. Meanwhile, the Huskies themselves have lost major goal scorers and also a great defensive team as well. including Peyton Hemp, who's second on the Minnesota Gophers team in scoring this year. The story really of this game is going to take place between the pipes, between the goaltenders, and the one thing you've seen more from the Huskies is some scoring opportunities that I think may pay the dividends coming here in this third period against Benilde-St. Margaret.
All right, very good, Joe. Steve Thompson and Jim Childs high above center ice for period number 3. Andover led it 2-0 after 1. Berger from Brown and Gettle at 12:16. Then Brown from Gettle and Berger at 14:40. The lone goal in period number 2 was scored by Mary Zavarol. 37 seconds in, unassisted, 2-1. On to the third period we go. Benilde-St. Margaret's in red, Andover in white, and here we go. It's been a good one to open this season tonight. Andover will dump in and give chase. It's picked up there in the corner by Emma Peschel. They'll try and clear it out to the point, but it's knocked down there by Mum. Mum goes toward the front. That's deflected to the near side. Kasich right back in. Peschel can't get it out. Berger now Brown. Brown in the right circle. They try to haul her down. Centering pass. Gettle gets a stick on it. They're batting. And we got a penalty. No goal. They wave it off. We're going to get an interference call. I believe as Brown crashed the net, or are they going to get Brown? Because Brown in the right circle on the way to the net got hooked, held, whatever you want to call it. Now she's going to the penalty box. How about that?
Yeah, I think you can see it right here. She kind of pulled down. She pulled down the Red Knights skater, and you would figure that they initially whistle the puck dead right there.
Yeah.
Took a couple of seconds before that happened.
So, Benilde-St. Margaret's early power play here in the third period, down 2-1. They get it to the near side. Here's Mortensen. They get it across. Shot in front, knocked down. And trying to get it out to center as Berger comes onto the stick of Gettle. That wrist shot goes wide and comes to the near side. Berger holds it in. It's double teamed along the half wall. Now Benilde-St. Margaret's carries it ahead. Red Knights in over the line. Here's Hain. Hain goes across. Peschel picks it up. Dumps it further down in the corner, and it's grabbed there by Zavarol. Zavarol tries to spin, get it out to the point. The Red Knights hold it in for the moment. Now to the near side, getting there first. Kasich lifts it high in the air and down, and Andover will go for a change. Just over a minute to go on the Benilde-St. Margaret's power play, early in period number 3. The official helps, gets in the way of Peschel as she tries to clear. Zavarol goes around the far side. Pinching in there is Little. Little toward the net. It comes loose in front. Big save there by Allie Van Stelten, the goalie. That shorty would have gone a long way for Andover. They still lead it 2-1.
Hannah Christensen had a golden opportunity. She's really skated well these last 2 periods.
Here's Gray over the blue line right up the middle through a double team. Dumps it into the corner. Giving chase there is Kendall Hasler. Now they come out to the near point. There's a shot, goes all the way in. Glove by Stegman off the stick of Lulu Rakinski, a senior. And, of course, go-ahead coaches Kevin Gray, Kelly Panic for Benilde-St. Margaret's, Melissa Volk, the longtime head coach at Andover.
Ninth season for the former Ole.
Down in the corner. Try to get it along the boards, and it's knocked out by Ella Berger, the junior. Had the first goal of the season in period number 1. Had an assist on the second goal of the season for Andover. And that's Maddie Brown. Gettle has a couple of assists. Here's Gray with speed up the near side over the blue line. Drops it. Good job by Andover in their full strength. They're going to dump it down. They're going to wave off the ice. Here's Brown. Brown behind the net. Got a breather. She throws it in front. Berger couldn't get a shot away. Brown right after it, along with Berger in the corner. Long shift here for Berger. Brown fighting for it. 2 players aside. Coming up on 14 to go in the game. Now out to the point. Here's Mum. Mum toward the net. Deflected into the corner. Picked up there by Gettle. Gettle out to the near point. Thorson can't handle it. And now it's Hasler. In save by Stagman. Hassler got a shot away, but Stagman made the save. Hassler throws it out in the slot, and it goes all the way down. This isn't going to be an ice. Andover goes for a change. Peschel gets it in the corner and comes back to center.
Good recovery defensively by Caitlin Mumm for Andover.
Little in the corner, getting help from Hannah Christensen, one of the outstanding ninth graders. She's logged a lot of ice time in this game. Now back the other way comes Jukniece. Jukniece fighting for it in the corner. No one can gain control. Skips over the stick of Peschel. Goes all the way down to the Benilde blue line. Picked off there. Good job by Dunleavy. Big save by Van Stelton. Holy smokes, was that close.
Christensen again on the forecheck.
Boy, great save by Van Stelton. That was terrific. Then Andover's going to go all the way down. That'll go for our first icing of the game against Andover, and I think that's right.
Yeah.
First of the game. We haven't seen a lot of that tonight. That shows how well these teams are playing in game one of the season, Jim.
Yes, great.
Look at that scoring opportunity.
Christensen looking for Engler there.
Yeah, and Engler got one away, but Van Stelton made the save. Terrific feed, shot, save, all in one. Zavarol, who has the lone Red Knights goal, had it blocked into the corner, and it's picked up there by Caitlin Mumm. And over to center, good feed. Here's Berger. Ella Berger goes in toward the net, backhand, saved, and Stelton, no, it beat her! Through the glove and in, 3-1 Andover.
What a great individual effort by Ella Berger. It looks like it rebound came off the goalie, hit the defenseman, and went in.
Look at this. The backhand didn't get a lot on it.
Yeah, it hit the skate of the defenseman off the rebound.
How about that? Well, there it is. Second of the night. Second of the year for Ella Berger after 27 a season ago. 3-1 Andover, that's huge. Even strength goal. Zavarol toward the net, up high. They give one assist on the goal. Kasich. We got a big collision in the Benilde-St. Margaret zone. Red Knights get it out. They're down 3-1. Mortensen gives it up. Rakinski. Now it's Gettle. Gettle tries to get it in. Brown will give up the chase, and they'll go for a change. Peschel gets it out. Here's Zavarol. Zavarol around a pick by Mortensen. She gets bumped at the blue line. Now Mortensen goes across. They'll dump it in. It's offside for the moment. And now here comes the Andover Huskies. Nora Sauer had a double minor earlier in the game. Didn't hurt Andover. And that one's dumped in. Good job there by Little. Brittany Little. Now it's going to go all the way down. Players give chase. They're going to wave off the ice. Players go in hard to the boards. Two players for the Huskies go down. Chance for Benilde. Shot in the middle. And Gray's shot deflected away. She didn't get a lot on it. Picked up by Mickelson. Benilde-St. Margaret's trying to get organized in the zone to the side of the net. Stegman had it blocked. And now the Huskies are going to clear it out. Abby McQuay gets it out. Giving chase, Sauer. And Sauer is going to get a penalty for throwing an elbow, I think.
She's the enforcer right now.
Yeah, she had a goal and 4 assists.
Yeah.
And now
so
third penalty of the game. She had the double minor earlier.
A chance to see it's Wayzata versus Champlain Park Coon Rapids. Looks like Wayzata's out to a 4-0 lead in the third period. Thanks to CTN for the live look in.
Time of that penalty, by the way, is 6:03. And you see Sauer in the box. Another power play is second of the period for Benilde-St. Margaret. Here's a big drive. Peschel saves. Stagman comes out. Berger is going to chip it up the boards and give chase. But heading down there ahead of her, Lily Mortensen. She's going to get to it first. Get it ahead to Peschel, a little bit too far. And it's going to come to center. And Mum's going to try and give it up. Brown has it. She's going to dump. And now Berger in ahead. Can't get to it. Here's Peschel in over the Andover blue line, into the left circle. Being hounded there around the net. Trying to get it set up. Good job. Comes across. Mortensen stops toward the net. Deflected in front. Bounced out of there. Brown will send it all the way down. Coming up on 10 to go in the game. 1 minute to go in the Red Knight power play. Emma Peschel, 8 goals a year ago. Rock solid on the blue line. Hain, left circle. Wheeling along the half wall. Mortensen to the point. Slaps it. Deflected wide. Got it into the skates. Andover tries to clear. Mortensen holds. Another slap shot. Goes wide. Deflection out of there. Zavarol can't get it. Now Andover back the other way to center ice. Gettel's going to dump in over the red line. Has a little help. Graybow. Graybow and Gettel in on that forecheck with 30 to go on the Red Knight power play. They're down 3-1. Lone goal in the period. Berger, second of the night at 4:29. Puck bouncing around at center ice, and it's picked up by Hassler. Centering pass, bouncing around, finally controlled down there by Melsness. Melsness on the half wall toward the net. Rebound just over the stick on the doorstep of Hassler. Trying to skate around the net. Peschel. And Andover's going to send it all the way down. And now that the teams are even strength, that'll go for an ice. 8:48 to go in the period. Let's go rinkside. Here's Joe Rulin.
Gentlemen, it has been the speed of the game from this view tonight. And when Berger came in to score her second goal, there's no training for like that in practice. There's no training for that moment or that experience. She came in on a burst and really snapped that puck and got a nice rebound. But I'll tell you, nothing like game time experience. And Berger, I'll tell you what, with her 2 goals, certainly playing like the player of the game.
Very good. Joe Rulin ringside, Steve Thompson and Jim Childs. Above the ice here at the Andover Community Center for the opener tonight. There's Sauer out of the box, sends it around. Thorson can't get to it. Puck still loose in the corner, bouncing around. Benilde tries to get it to the front. Player goes down, no call. And once again, this is Sauer. Sauer goes across. Andover finally gets it out towards center ice. There's a big collision. Certainly been a physical game. Garvin in over the line, but goes down. I believe that's offside. 8:09 to go in the game. 3-1 Andover.
Shots are even at 24 apiece, and really Andover has made the best of their opportunities so far this period. Quality shots on net. We saw one from Engler, of course, a goal by Berger.
Berger's going to take the draw out there for Benilde-St. Margaret's Mickelson. Comes all the way down out of her cage. Allie Van Stelten, senior goalie for Benilde-St. Margaret's, a backup a year ago. Now it's Gettel for Brown. Now to the point. Trying to scramble and hold it in is Little, and it finally comes out. Brown will get it in onside. Goes right down the middle, gets a shot just wide. And the net comes off the mooring. What a move by Brown as she stepped to the front. Got a shot just wide. And it's still 3-1.
Well, you're seeing the future of St. Thomas with both of Brown and Berger committed to going there for college.
Future Tommies. And it is Berger taking that draw. Benilde-St. Margaret's gains control down in the corner with Mortensen. Tries to go up the board. Held in at the near point for the moment by Jones. And now Mortensen's going to gather it in. Go back to Peschel, out to center. Picked up by Brown. Brown in over the blue line. Right circle. Has a shot knocked away. Good defensive play there by Rakinski. And Benilde-St. Margaret's is going to send it down. Arm in the air, and it's going to go as an ice. We'll go to the other end and get a face-off near Van Stelten, the Benilde-St. Margaret's goaltender, with 7:14 to play.
You know, as you look at tonight, it's first game. The penalties probably are something that Coach Volk will probably discuss in practice. It's not when you're on special teams and you're playing your top line as penalty killers, it kind of ruins the synergy of what your offense needs to be.
Raybaugh out there taking the face-off. Quick shot. Spinning around and getting a shot was Engler, Maya Engler. And the pad saved by Van Stelton. She was down quickly. Engler back there fighting for it. And now Gray tries to center it. Held in the zone. Graybaugh spins around. Right in the slot area. Dangerous. Back out to the point. Here's Mum. Right back in the corner. Giving chase. Christensen. She has played well tonight. St. Margaret's bottled up a little bit in their own zone. Kasich trying to hold it in on the half wall. Falls down. Now it comes to center. Here's Gray. Gray with Hassler on her left. Gray into the right circle. Shot. Save Stagman. 6:31 to go. Still 3-1.
Good defense. See the back check. As a 2-on-1 turned into a quickly 2-on-2. And Stagman did a great job. She's done a great job of just cutting down angles and not giving up those big rebounds out front.
Out there to take the draw. Jignice. And it comes all the way around to the near side. Andover can't clear. Held in the corner by Junker. That shot. Garvin squirts into the corner. They throw it in front, and coming out is Stagman to pounce on it. Why bother? Stop it. Restore order.
Avery Junker's doing work out in front of Stagman. Trying to at least create a little bit of a distraction and possibly a blind spot, but she did a lot of work out in front of the net and the goal line, the netminder.
Face off to the left to Stagman. Andover up 3-1 in this opener. No shot attempt there. Comes out to the point. Peschel's going to bat it in behind. Giving chase. Mortensen as they try and set up shop. Mortensen in the corner near side. Out to the point. Rakinski. Her shot. And that was partially deflected, but Stagman saw it all the way. She just slid to her left and put it in the glove. Stop it again.
See right here, a shot from the point. And Stagman, it was deflected by Zavrall, and Stagman just scooped it up like an infielder.
Zavrall up the tip trying to get her second. Berger trying to get it center, or I should say Gettle trying to get it to Berger. A little bit too far. Benilde's trying to get it organized. Gettle got a stick on it for a moment. Now it's batted ahead. Zavrall down in the right corner. Goes around the net. Continues to hang on. Wrist shot. Blocked down. And Andover's going to clear comfortably. Here's Gettle. Gettle with Brown. Berger goes for the change. And Benilde-St. Margaret's grabs it. They come across. Mortensen. Mortensen at center ice. Coming up on 5 to go in the game. Knocked down there defensively by Hannah Olsen. Getting some ice time. Working hard in a shift. And now it's Sauer. Sauer spins, far corner. Falls down. There's a battle over there. And now Benilde-St. Margaret's gets it out to the far point. Here's a big drive. That goes wide. That was off the stick of Carver. And then it goes too far. And all the way down, Carver couldn't get a stick on it. They wave off the ice. And Rakinski picks it up. Spins, almost falls down in the far corner, goes across. And they finally get it out to center, but Sauer's right on it at the Andover blue line. She'll chip it up the boards. No one able to gain a real control. Duffy goes back. Good job here. Everyone who's come in for Andover's really done a nice job doing their job and keeping up the fight. There's Heath for the Huskies.
Yeah, not quite as glamorous as that first line who's been doing it for a number of years, but great experience and really fundamentally sound.
3:45 to go in the game. Andover clinging to a 3-1 lead. They led it 2-0 after 1, 2-1 after 2. Now 3-1 the lone goal. Berger's second of the night coming at 4:29. Here's Andover. Sauer again. All over the puck on the forecheck. This is just terrific. She is a battler. She's been in the penalty box, but she is really keeping up the fight on the forecheck. Good job. Here's Engler. Engler's had some opportunities. Now joining the fray down there, Graybow. Graybow comes out of there with it. Goes out to the point. Great job by this shift. Just terrific. Engler fighting for it. I think they're a little bit gassed, coming up 3 to go, and Benilde's going to go all the way down and take the ice. What a shift by that group, Jim.
Yeah, and actually by 2 lines. They were able to change in the middle of it and go from the Engler line and the Graybow line from the Berger line to. So let's throw it down to Mr. Joe Ruland.
Well, hey, fellas, the need to know by Joe tonight is that the Andover Huskies, when they've scored the first goal in the last 2 years, they have not lost a game. So that was the early indicator for the Huskies scoring that first goal, and they appear to be adding on and extending that lead right now and extending that game win streak when they do score the first goal.
Another good need to know by Joe.
And we are back at it. Top line out there for Andover as they lead at 3-1. Benilde-St. Margaret's. Rukinski throws it in front, and that one goes just wide. Dunker had an opportunity. Out to the point. Rukinski, that's off the side of the net. Brown picks it up, tries to chip it to center. Held in by Peschel. Melsness, her shot blocked down in traffic. Andover doing a good job getting bodies in front. Brown can't get it away. Player falls down. That wasn't a trip. Looked like it, but McKinsky just lost an edge. That was a good no call with under 2 to go in the game. Andover leading at 3-1. In over the line. Here's Hain. Out to the far side. This is Mortensen. Now cross ice. Hain again. Out to the point, Gray. He's a good player. Wrist shot all the way through and just wide. That was scary. Carver can't get it. And then Andover's going to send it down for an ice with 1:25 and counting to go in the game. By the way, Benilde-St. Margaret's an empty net. They have 6-on-5. Down by 2.
You know, I don't know if Peschel's been off the ice yet. She's been out there majority of the period, though. It's timeout now for Benilde-St. Margaret.
Yeah, it really has been an outstanding game to open the season. And I think early on, Andover got off to a slow start in that top line, trying to find their legs. They were down 7-1 in shots at one point in the game. 2 quick goals, and now they lead at 3-1. And let's take a look at Benilde's schedule coming up. You can see Warroad, Wayzata, Stillwater, Edina, Holy Family. These elite programs want to play everybody.
Yeah, look at, I mean, it's pretty solid. And then, the Huskies, again, you've got Minnetonka, who's outstanding. The Gentry Academy, Forest Lake, who they played in the sectionals last year. And Rogers, Warroad as well. Warrod. It's actually Warroad.
That's all right. It's early in the season. That wouldn't be tolerated later in the hockey season.
No.
Early on, the typo's okay, but and that's going to be a big change from a season ago when everyone was happy to just get a winter sports season in state tournaments, all conference play through sections, and it was difficult. I think talking to coaches, whether it was Edina and Sammy Reber or Melissa Volk and Andover, you really couldn't get a good feel on where your team was at until you got to sections, and ultimately these teams met again. Edina pulled out the victory in another good state championship game, but it was hard to find out. But here right out of the gate, why not play a good team like Benilde-St. Margaret's, and I'm sure Benilde feels the same way.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Warroad. Warroad's coming down from the Great White North to play 2 quality programs in Benilde-St. Margaret and Andover.
And why not?
Yeah, and that's a Class A program.
6-on-5 hockey, Benilde-St. Margaret's empty net. Andover leading at 3-1. Coming up on a minute to go. Did she hold it in? Peschel. No, it went over the line. Just skipped over the line. It got all the way in on Stegman. She made the save anyway. And another good thing for Andover and head coach Melissa Volk. having Courtney Stagman between the pipes. She was so good a year ago and off to a great start this year.
Well, she did. You think back to the state championship, and she did such a great job of keeping, the Huskies in the match against Edina.
And just a junior. And 1 minute to go in the game. Andover up by 2 here on home ice at the community center. Still 6-on-5 hockey. Empty net for the Red Knights. They're going to knock it down. That's going to deflect. And we got an icing called. And they are going to call it as it sneaks over the red line. And we'll go to the other end and get another draw. This time to the left of Courtney Stagman. Once again, here we are. Winter sports season, still football. QCTV will have tape delay coverage of Andover State quarterfinal game. Good luck to the Huskies football team. They've had a terrific year.
And there was a location change. That is going to be
not St. Cloud, Osseo.
It'll be at Osseo, and it's 6 o'clock on Saturday.
Peschel shot, and it's deflected in. I don't know if it went all the way through cleanly, but from the point, their captain, Emma Peschel, threw it at the net. And through traffic, beat Stagman. It's 3-2 with 35.5 to go in the game.
Yeah, Peschel, it almost looked like it was deflected by Zavral, but it looks like Peschel will get the goal.
Time
you
of the
see
goal,
right here,
16:24.
Yeah, 35 seconds remaining, so there's ticks on the clock. And I can't see if there's a deflection, but it looks like Peschel will get it.
16:25, time of the goal. Peschel, her first of the year. 3-2, still empty net. Benilde-St. Margaret 6-on-5. Andover trying to get it out. Mortensen shot just wide, going for the far corner. Peschel near point, throws it toward the net. Pad save, Stagman. Backhanded by Mortensen, saved by Stagman. Wow! 14.6. Stagman, 2 huge saves.
See right here, just couldn't get it out. Peschel again, just keeping it on, and Mortensen you could see her reaching up to cover her eyes because it was that close to going in and tying this up.
6-on-5 goal a moment ago to make it 3-2. Andover still up 3-2. Coming up on 10, puck in the corner. Benilde-St. Margaret's desperate to try and get out of there with 5. Andover happy to keep it in the corner with Berger. And that's probably going to, they're going to call with 0.7 seconds left. I think we're going to get a draw. And I don't know if this is doable. Even if Benilde-St. Margaret's wins the draw, can they get a shot off?
Well, the defenseman Peschel will key up, and she's going to go right out. You can see everybody.
Just takes a swipe at it, and that'll do it. So, Benilde-St. Margaret's made it interesting with a 6-on-5 goal in the waning seconds, but Andover hangs on to a 3-2 victory on opening night here at the Andover Community Center, and it was billed as being a good one, and we got a great one.
Yeah, we absolutely do. You know, Ella Berger with 2 goals and an assist, and really the player of the game. But I think you also have to look at Stagman for coming up with just some quality saves late in the game to keep Andover in this in the win column.
Yeah, they had to hang on. 6-on-5. Benilde-St. Margaret's pulls the goaltender, and head coaches Kevin Gray and Kelly Panic made the right call, and one of their top players, Emma Peschel, got a goal. The other goal for them, Mary Zavarol in period number 2 to make it 2-1. But Berger, 2 goals and an assist. Brown, a goal and an assist. Gettle, a couple of assists in the game. The other assist for Andover Kasich tonight. And I tell you what, terrific start for the year. Ella Berger, the junior, 27 goals, 30 assists a year ago, and comes out against a great opponent with 3 points.
Yeah. Really, what a start. This is like fireworks on the 4th of July. It's great to see, number one, just to see hockey back and the winter sports back, but we're treated to an outstanding match tonight.
Yeah, it was a good one, and see the coaches and some of the players out chatting, and Everybody familiar, especially these top players, very familiar with each other. And who knows, may see each other again down the line.
Yep. Yes. So 2-1 or 3-2, the Huskies take it.
Yeah, 3-2 our final tonight. Shots 29-25. Benilde-St. Margaret's wins the shots on goal battle, but Andover wins the hockey game